against their rivals from the same pond.
And I like it. I really do. It seems like they mean no hell in business. Kush, okay, he starts off the map with double kills going his way here towards Garage, and they somehow don't even fend him off. He gets a third. Noxy good for one, but comes down to the 1v2, sliding in at the end.
Possibility. They also toss out the 0 point here, but Kush now trying to go for the push. This time his hubris will be punished by NC Slasher. Noxy on the opposite end. LB more able to hit the headshot as per usual. It's 2v3 now as Alter Ego trying to make this bonus be effective even more so. But a nice scan there from the Aldrone. Axel Love, you're gonna get spotted on ads. Drinking, trying to flank already from the garage. Smoke, though, will be thrown over onto A-Link, and I like that smoke because it's very effective against this plant. Still, though, it's now the site that Alter Ego needs to try and go for the retake. Munyet and Elmimore solo on the HP. Adrenaline will take advantage, but NC Slasher and Munyet peek out at the right time. A great coup.
It's here towards the A side that ONIC want to go for, and this is it, Dax. They're executing, and they have a good defense to try and fend them off, but the pressure could be too much.
Slasher clearing things out though from short to hell. He can handle it all. Null command to open things up. Elmimore even finding Noxy along the way. And Alter Ego, that site is theirs. Or rather, ONIC's site is theirs. Alter Ego trying to find a way to get
Munyet to go down early. Takes on a lot of the space closing that ONIC otherwise could have had in this round.
You know what I'm just thinking though is really Indonesia has embraced the Neon immensely. We see a lot of Neon-based comps from them. Usually see a Jet here, but well, apparently NC Slasher cannot take off whatsoever. And Absolavia! What a reception by the lobby. Two immediately clocked there as Elmimore and Severin try to go for the rotations. Alter Ego, potent as can be. Showing it yet again. Shroud step to go for the side cut. Bashiro able to win it out. Does he even have time to go for the site itself? Has to be Delby though in pitch combat, but there's just no escape. Knife is out.
Here, Alter Ego plays up, and look at his push from Delby. This time wins out against Munyet. Early aiming control, much more successful this time around. And ONIC, they're in shambles on what to do as Axelovia's waiting in the sewers. He finds a triple going his way as well. Noxy, you got a third. It's time for Axelovia to come alive.
Yell timber and just go for the call. Axel Love you over onto the corner even, but you can see for ONIC they're absolutely shaken right now. We've seen this problem before for ONIC. Look at him go already, so aggressive in position. You give them the sight, they know they're gonna go for that active map control, and ONIC yet again already advancing here with Munyet. Just tries to dash, but Noxy's waiting. Seems like not the best call from Munyet. He wanted to try and go towards the safety. Severin though finding Noxy in response, and the drinking now finding Shiro there, but over onto the side. Kush is gonna show his presence. Axel Love you, where did he come from? Teleporting on into the platform center stage, and just an absolute star right now. Defusing now, all left to Severin though in a 1v3 situation to try to play the guessing game. Eventually finds Axel Love you, but the swing needs to be strong here from the Dren King. Turns on the round, and Severin finds the timing, but Severin,
and really pay the qualms for it in the end. So Alter Ego, good round here, already good half. To get 7 this early on is pretty great. Here comes out the Lear, and they're gonna get shut down. Noxy finding a double, but as the dust settles, it's Noxy coming away. 2v2 left remaining.
Yeah, it's a little dicey from Alter Ego. All things can see here for Alter Ego. They also have an off angle towards C-Long. It's all about the retake now from the garage and C-Long itself. They're trying to find Munyet as much as possible, but Munyet still a shot to start things off on this defensive hold now. Axel Love you, the only one left. Backside plant though, Paranoia primed and perfected. Able to get at least at the edge of the inch there.
Into this, 4 players already on this alpha site, a Dern King. Now, while he is playing under window, he doesn't know that they're rotating now. It's Shiro who catches out Noxy, is trying to go for information, but he does it so by face checking Briley. Gets caught out in the end. A Dern King, huge kill here for Severin to find. They have the Bravo site here to take.
Yeah, I was thinking Severin might have gotten a glimpse of him a while ago, got that intel, but now he gets confirmation and the takedown to boot. Overdrive though is the play. Delby, he made his mark for the operator a while ago, but can't be marked here on site itself. Munyet leading the charge. There we go immediately with the stun courtesy of the Neon just to fend him off for a while. A bit of a reset here for the side of ONIC. Paranoid though will be avoided by a Dread King, but Munyet will find the first target anyway. ONIC now able to set up the stall. Severin and NC Slasher on the board. A nice fragment also to separate the forces, and ONIC finding ways yet again to get value out of their utility. Shiro though spotted here by Kush. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be painful for Shiro, but the lurk already getting its value. 1v3 situation. Kush, he needs to be able to find all these frags right in front of him. The Frenzy might be able to do it. The spike is a trap here, my friend. NC Slasher right in front of you. He is able to pick it up, but Munyet places and does get the damage there to allow NC Slasher in the position is. You can think, Elmimore, one of the best shots in Indonesia, put him on the chamber all the time. It's all about the rotation, it's all about using these agents, but Monyet brings a knife out there for Delby to get the trade separated though. And NC Slasher still onside anyway! ONIC going big, go to weaker side right now, because they understand how many numbers are there on A side. Kush, he's inside! Right behind him, no! That's not the shot connected from Shiro! Eventually the headhunter's there to Drew up there to get the information, but look at ONIC go for the hold yet again! NC Slasher not disappointing whatsoever this time around! B-side the take here for Alter Ego though! But Alter Ego, their hand has been absolutely forced by ONIC's defense. It's even worse because Noxy hit by the slow field. 3v3 situation. The window though looking to be contested here by Axel Love You. Can he avoid the outro? No, he's spotted! And he's just teleporting right in front of the opposition! Finds the frag anyway! What is going on? How does he get away with that one? Noxy on the board! NC Slasher now the only one left, but he still gets the kill anyway. 1v1 situation, and here comes Noxy, but he barely misses the rotation there. Noxy right behind NC Slasher. You already know that his name is all about those lacerations, but unfortunately for him, the backstab is the truest boss.
Taking if they can shut down this push, but look at it. Shiro holding onto the site. This is the execute they're waiting for.
Yeah, Seekers though for the intel, the operator trying to set up the crossfire there on the opposite end, and NC Slasher! Here he goes yet again! From the likes of ONIC on the retake, push though onto the high ground. Fragment forcing him out. Shiro could be able to get that takedown. ONIC now systematically cleaning out the corners as much as possible. Shiro though into the front lights here, but they'll be just so potent anyway. And King now getting on the board too. Elby playing protection. NC Slasher trying to get the defuse already down. Halfway done, halfway left. Delby though will leave.
Prepped here from those ropes. They take the sands, taking short, but Monyet caught out in the open. What's he doing? Not expecting that A main, or perhaps a bit of lapse of judgment there. Elmi Moore almost goes down, but so does Noxy. Love You gets a kill with a molly and sprays through, finds Elmi Moore still.
Alter Ego, they're just getting the kills out in the open. It's perfect timing here on the bonus because ONIC is absolutely deer in the headlights here, my friend. They're caught in traffic and they're just getting run over here by Alter Ego. Adding even fire to that insult, and Severine will have seized the head of Delby, but it's Delby who gets the It has been very effective, and that's one of the beautiful things Alter Ego is just able to do in this kind of game. Get that pick up and get it for free. But Elmimore, here he goes, a free range right in front of him. Second kill already with a tour de force, looking for a third victim. Aftershock though to flush him out. Almost gets shot there by Noxy, but he couldn't make the marker happen. And Elmimore will get the third before Noxy can trade it quickly. 1 HP low left on the chamber. Elmimore coming in big here for the side of ONIC. Really goes to show, and he is that's peak accuracy here for the side of ONIC G, but Kush right now with the push himself. Shiro though trades it back, watching for anyone to come. A single stray bullet though will make Noxy meet his maker. And with time running on out, ONIC. That's even gonna be worse. He's just so dead. A single
towards Alter Ego's push, but they never really come in time. You can see here that even though they're prepared for this, Shiro, he's not able to connect it on time, and Delby's gonna find opening quick on Elmimore with the off that drops him, and Noxy's gonna find the double as well. No man yet. Shiro, they all go crumbling down here towards that A main side, but they've taken it.
Yeah, but Alter Ego, they got the advance that they needed, the front line that they needed to break. It is gonna be found here, but Severine, speaking of finding players, NC Slasher possible. Does it lead though to the kill onto Elmimore, but while this happens, the advanced NC Slasher right behind the smoke as Elmimore does get that kill over onto that B side. So already good start here for the side of ONIC, but Alter Ego yet again, the advance is all they need, and here comes Alter Ego yet again. They get the 3 here, make that the 4th over onto Shiro. Opening up this A site now, 3v1 situation. Elmimore though with the operator. We've seen him get away with the situations like this before, but like right now it's looking a little more unlikely from the...
They have once again NC Slasher in this anchored position, and the thing is, when you're here, you're gonna lose him early, and they're not gonna have the smokes for the retake. Exactly what happens. NC Slasher ill-advised, and Kush, they take over the site.
Here we have it now. It's immediately the advantage for Alter Ego. Shiro ready to set something up for the rest of the squad, but it's just absolute struggles here for ONIC G if they want to play the hold itself. Aftershock though over onto default, able to actually get the kill on Axel Love You. Shiro netting that takedown. Monyet also, so a recovery here from the side of ONIC. Seems like it's a little too early to call things. 3v3 scenario though, whole defense from the side of Alter Ego now as they launch the plan from afar. But the overdrive might be the answer here. Concusses are the biggest possibility and the biggest strength of ONIC G so far. Fastlane though for the cover. Here comes Monyet now, creeping closer and closer. But the fault line will be into play. Overdrive though, now I'm gonna get popped. Noxy, a perfect flag already to get that takedown. Elmimore gonna be trying to bait something out, and Monyet will be able to at least cover the rear there. But Monyet over onto the advance, he will be found. Here comes Kush finding
first early on, but not too much value has been found here by ONIC from having him at long range so far. Shot rings out. He can back off, I believe, with a rendezvous, but here comes a rolling Arbiter strike. Actually, they go 1 for 1.
Yeah, Alter Ego now getting the advantage, and here we go yet again with the sand take. Severine though keeping the cover on. Severine also able to blow Kush up with the fragment, but here comes Alter Ego yet again, pushing forward. Reckless, yes, but effective it has been. A Drinking now finding Severine going through the smokes. All left now to Anti-Slasher in 2v1 scenario, and those for Alter Ego, they can cover it all up. 360 motions and more. ONIC is gonna try to go for the hard hold, and it's not gonna be enough versus Delby. Kush also making the trade work. Here comes Alter Ego yet again, having the advantage. Shiro though peeking out in the open. ONIC has decided to try and taste the blood of Alter Ego. It's still AE now, trying to creep on closer and closer. Adren King can't have the angle here versus Shiro. Rolling Thunder gonna get castled by Noxy. Anti-Slasher with a classic, but what if... Instead, he throws out a little bit of those bolts, and here he comes, already on site. Noxy ready. Shorty in hand by the tower. It has been pretty much the standard here towards his B side. NC Slasher though getting a plant down one yet. Able to take care of Noxy already. Another one, another victim. Just getting into the sideline. Severine also finding one more for the side of ONIC. And you can see just how systematic their approach is compared to Alter Ego. Alter Ego hard hitting ONIC. More of the assessment and more of the extra angles. And a Drinking. Will he even see this coming? Interesting animation there on the hand. Severine, Moniette, ready with the crossfire, and here he comes.
Then that's going to be a very difficult thing to fend off as Delby. He's going to be entirely impervious to their attack here as he finds a third.
It's a different kind of speed that Delby is playing. A different dimension of impact, and the Drinking also impacting the round!
Pressure to push here. Looking to try and aggress towards B main, but Delby gets it going again! 2 kills to start off this after the third from a while ago. And this is all looking so dire right now for ONIC.
Yeah, Delby is just the absolute brilliance here from Alter Ego now. Axel Love you trying to check out the doorway after a bit of the fault line action. But as it opens, it's NC Slasher who will close that deal. Noxy now making the trade happen. Shiro find a Drinking, but Noxy finds the other member anyway of this duet. Elmi Moore, the only one left, ready to shoot. To deliver that final blow. Quick little execute though towards that A side, passing for the cover as per usual. Alter Ego, you can see no fear whatsoever. Delby is just an absolute machine. There is no stopping this man whatsoever. Lightning strikes twice, and apparently that name is Delby there. Noxy also on the board. Alter Ego right now just picking apart, dismantling the chains that have been oppressing them. And ONIC just waiting in these waters to drown it out. Delby even! The lightning coursing through his veins! The spark that Alter Ego needed to win out the game! And it's AE forcing it aside there. A 13-4 domination on Fracture.
And in a blitz, Alter Ego.
Yeah, well, Alter Ego, though, it's time for the offensive. Yet again, they got the pace a while ago from Fracture. And they're looking to do the same thing, clearing out the right-hand side. But NC Slasher, where did that come from? This time, getting the hack and slash on the opposition. His hand is ready to stave off with the contest. And even more so, Elmi Mo! So, allows Alter Ego to clear these angles, but Noxy gets away with that one. His slower was out in the battle he's speaking. It does get to take down out the Shiro, and here's Kush on the board, but Moniette, where did that come from? 2 for him on that jet. Kush finding a second one for himself, and Alter Ego now open things up towards that B site. But that was so perilous for Alter Ego. If ONIC could just have gotten that kill a bit earlier.
Retake could be difficult for them to try and pry open as Alter Ego. They have a good hold on this, but they bring it down to the 1v2. Axelovia, the sole remainder here for Alter Ego. He doesn't even get it as Severine closes out the round. ONIC win the bonus.
It's not just closing out the round, it's closing that gap. It looks so difficult for them.
Chamber and the Fade seeming to be a big problem that Alter Ego cannot push through just yet. A site is what they want to take, and ONIC are here to defend. NC Slasher though, he gets felled by Delby, and Alter Ego now able to bring their heavy-handed approach towards the A site here. A nice smoke on that, and of course we've seen Delby been so effective on the initiations and the entries themselves that Alter Ego can just rely on the space that he makes for the squad. And case in point, now Kush finds Moniette. It'd have to be a save here from ONIC. They only have the Odin and the Operator in hand. Difficult retake scenario here as Shiro's trying to play the guessing game, but he misses Delby. Round here, rather the opening pick, and could give them the round. Elmi Moore holding on to B-Link. Great find. Moniette follows up. This mid position that AE wanting to control, well, they're going to have to concede it. Fragment as well. Deny that from being taken. The orb there. No, Alter Ego. They have to commit on this A site. They have a minute to work with, so they can still pry this open. And Moniette, he's in a proper spot to shut this down, and that he does.
Oh, nice read here from ONIC this time.
But I don't think that's going to come out here just yet. Delby trying to entry his way, burns his tailwind rather to make his way early on the A main. But NC Slasher and Moniette, they shut them down. Kush answers back, but so does Severine. Suddenly, the dust settles to a 2.
Try and make something work. They put the dark cover up though to at least give them another angle to come out from. And ONIC right now will spot them anyway. Severine, really the spotlight there on top. Axel Love, you low on the HP. We already have Elmi Moore watching the flank and making sure it's a proper way to catch Axel Love as he rotates out. But the gravity wall now, center stage, trying to hop. There we have even the presence being detected. Alter Ego is just being toyed with here by the rest of ONIC. And Elmi Moore will end yet again to get that first takedown. Spike stop planted. ONIC though trying to play the flag set again. Severine finding Noxy, allowing at least ONIC to apply pressure towards A main, but Kush, he's able to alleviate it with a quick slay there. They'll be now dropping on down. Cloudburst set up a little bit of a one-way setup, but here comes Moniette dashing on into the side. Elmi Moore getting some cover there. Kush will go down, and Elmi Moore is not down. Feed him more. He's hungry for these kills with the operator. Delby though spotted out by Moniette after the antics there from the fade, and it's all left now to Axel Love You, but Elmi Moore will win more, and it's ONIC again holding things down. And that go, the sharpness of Alter Ego's aim. Can it even stand up to the control that ONIC has? And Slapper though cannot stand up versus Dread King. And the Dread King now, well, looking to get his crown back and looking to go for more. But Elmi Moore not done. Finally getting finished off by Dread King. Shiro able to make a trade. And Shiro, sheer force of will on the site itself. Gets 3 before he's spelled. It's a 1v1 situation. Moniette though up top, but Axe Love! And Hunter's Fury now the call here from Kush. But you can see that Elmi Moore, he's positioned on top of the ridges here. It's perfect because he's able to avoid the Hunter's Fury in time. No Commando is the call, and Elmi Moore is just calling for more. He is just feasting on his bones. Even better intel here, and the Dread King will have to bow down to the majesty of Elmi Moore in this place. Moniette now pushing forward, and ONIC. And the big strength Alter Ego has here right now is Axel Love You. I believe he does have the paranoia for the round, and he's gonna throw the dark cover to start things off. Beautiful suppressed, and the beautiful takedown. Told you so, a single bullet, and his name is Elmi Moore. Moniette also getting on the board here. ONIC already making the entry happen, and they just shut down whatever setup Alter Ego is trying to plan, but Delby is not done. Noxy getting on the kills as well, and it's ONIC still finding the advantage after everything is said and done. Elmi Moore, a great position there to just keep the advance going, and
The other Indonesian team like to really bank on that aggression to get themselves going.
just want to say though, Alter Ego immediately proving us wrong as much as possible. Be like, you're saying predictable? No, this time. Did you expect us to all push into the middle? But that push from Noxy has been read by Moniette. Elmi Moore also yet again still keeping up with the consistent shots. 2 even for Elmi Moore. Tries to turn around for a third. But the wider swing there from Kush allows him to chase and get that takedown. Scan connecting now to Severine, forcing him away from the speedway. NC Sasher into cover. But here comes Moniette. One more time, going ape, going bananas, and looking for another takedown here against the Sova. Problem now for Alter Ego. He's just all alone, and despite being the one to give the...
With him having the operator in hand, it's a big problem. We haven't seen Alter Ego dispel just yet.
We'll see now if this veil can be lifted as Kush is trying to find a target. Delphi though finds one yet. Look at how close Alter Ego wants to play. A Dread King driving into chaos. Nox even finding Shiro along the way, and Kush will find Elmi.
Here comes out the null command. Execute on the B site, yes, but no real utility to fend them off. Kush is going to have a big job to do, as well as Noxy from the back of the site. NC Slasher and Moniette open things up, and they all crumble. Alter Ego unadvisedly just to walk into this, and that's done. This round is over.
And when you see ONIC able to get the patent pending in the same style, they know Axel love you with the journey, but his destination will be death, as Shiro is able to find him anyway. ONIC now with the execute. The Dread King does find the dash on in, but ONIC is just not done as of yet. They still want to go in, and the bombs like the fragment, causing the fight though to stop any kind of intel for being leaked whatsoever. And look at Elmi Moore, he's anticipating the coup de grace, possibly with the operator, and there you go, the first blow ready. The first seed now looking to show their worth yet again, and the only one looking to remain here in APAC. The shots don't connect though. A Dread King will find the takedown. Delphi right behind him, and it's a 3v2 situation. Time though ticking, and ONIC now setting up the station. NC Slasher catching a Dread King in the act. His crown will be spilled over, and it's Delphi versus the world. These blades have been sharp. His aim has been sharp, and here he goes yet again. It's time for the cutlery to get the job done, but unfortunately